Good afternoon, Lanard fans. This is Walter McLeod, aka Lanardalicious, and today we are looking at the Galactic Mothership of the Star Troopers line, the ultimate spaceship with light and sound features built in. Also, it has a built-in carry handle to be able to transport your spacecraft from point A to point B, so even your little ones will be able to transport this thing. This is a 30-inch long vehicle. This is not a small spacecraft. It comes with one Star Trooper pilot, which does fit in the cockpit. Now, when you get it out of the box, you are going to have a little bit of assembly. You're going to have to put the stabilizers and thrusters and wing onto it, but it snaps and it stays on. It's not hard at all. But once you get everything put together, it looks like this, and I mean, it looks great all the way around from every side, from the front and back. Now, also, it does come with a decal sheet. You are going to have to put the decals on yourself. They do not come pre-applied. Next up, we have the Star Troopers Galactic Mothership in a cargo area environment diorama that, for the sake of this photography, I'm just have the Galactic Mothership displayed for everyone to look at, and showing the play features that I mentioned before, including your Star Trooper inside the cockpit. Then you have opening cargo bay door for and really simple slide access, and there is a really cool door gun feature built into it, kind of like if you were going to suppress fire and get your guys into the cargo bay, from invading suborbs, you're going to need a gun. This has a built-in gun feature built into the Galactic Mothership. On the other side, like I had mentioned before, the cargo bay opens up and you can get your vehicles out, but it also has foot pegs, so it's really cool that if you're hovering there, you could have three of your Star Trooper guys right there on the platform. Now, the next shot, I have one of the figures off so you can get a better look at those foot pegs. Next shot is of the rear cargo area. You can see two Star Troopers are coming down the ramp. But if you look on this picture, you can see there are more foot pegs. So you could put 4 guys on there with no problem and no risk of them falling over. And next up, we have a little bit of me moving the Galactic Mothership around. That way you can see the environment in a little bit more detail. Now, some of these vehicles in this are from older sets. These are not vehicles that you've missed, so just don't pay any attention to those. They were just put in for the sake of the photography. But let's concentrate on the Galactic Mothership. Now, like I said, easy carry handle. You're able to carry it around, no problem whatsoever. Has, like right there, I'm showing you that it has 2 buttons for the light and sound feature. Really simple. I mean, there's nothing to it. You can be able to move it around with ease. And here's the opening the cargo hatch, and you can see 2 vehicles can fit in the cargo bay with no problem. Doing this one-handed is a little difficult, but not impossible. Now, it does look like it would hold 2 figures, but I'm going to tell you, I did try 2 figures, and they're kind of cramped, so personally, just put 1 in the cockpit. Now, turning it around, you do see the small access door, and that gun that I was mentioning earlier is right there in the front. Now, here's the light and sound features, and when you're messing with the door, it's really easy to hit those. And here's the rear cargo area. Opens up with no problem. And you could put the vehicles out of it and put a bunch of Star Troopers into it, but it is a tremendous vehicle. I cannot wait for this to hit domestic retail. It should be hitting later this summer, along with other Star Troopers that you may have missed, including Suborg and the entire Star Troopers assortment. I cannot wait for you guys to have these. You know, and last but not least, here's me putting one of the figures onto the foot peg just to show you how sturdy this holds. Isn't that fantastic? Well, anyway, in closing, thank Lanard for bringing the fun.